All right, and we are officially live, waiting to see. Okay, it's going live. Oh my goodness, chill out. Stop being so loud. Going live, and if I'm not mistaken, I'm also live on Twitch right now, which I guess I could pull up and find out if I'm live on Twitch. Let's see. Is anybody in the chat? I do not see anybody in chat right now. Okie-dokie. Yeah, we are live on Twitch. That's so cool. Oh my goodness. And now to check YouTube. I guess I needed to text Shuriken. Shuriken! Please tell me it went live. Okay, it is live. Yeah! Let's go! What's up, Aria? For whatever reason, it is not showing up in my YouTube chat. It is supposed to, and it is not. And I don't remember what the issue is. That's not good. I had this all set up the other day. Arya says the rainbow represents God will never flood the earth again. Dude, I saw a major... Bro, I saw a huge double rainbow today. I had just fought my way through a horrible, terrible flood. Flash flood. Crazy storm. Noah says, yo, what's up, yo? I mean, like, Noah. My fault, gang. Let me just see if I can fix this real quick. Because I had my chat set up before. No, I can't find it. Now it's not working. Why is it not working? What is the other stream thing that people use all the time? That's like Streamlabs? Is that what I was using? They had a chat that I was using. Uno momento. I promise we will get this working in a second. Noah says, darn tech goes bad when you need it most. I know, right? I mean, worst comes to worst. I will just I'll just use the thing that I've been using, which is like a screen grab. Okay. Chat box. Okay. Let's see if this fixes it. Elijah says, welcome back, Beth. Thank you. Noah says, here to watch you tick off your friend is peak karma. Heck yeah. Not that you believe in karma. That's fine. I knew what you meant. Come on, chat box. Come on, chat box. What is going on? Ah. Let's see, does it fix it for the solo, the camera solo? What the heck? It was literally working like a dream the other day, and I was so happy. I was like, oh my goodness, this is perfect. And I was like, they're gonna be so excited. Maybe it's messed up because I'm also streaming on Twitch. Fun fact, I'm live on Twitch right now. So if you wanted to go watch me over there for some reason, you can. Sorry for the use of harsh word. It's fine. I just didn't use it. All good. I don't think of it really as that much of a curse word, but just erring on the safe side. All right, let me see. I have one more trick up my sleeve. And nothing. That makes me so upset. Okay, fine. I'll pop out the chat and I'll do the chat. It's fine. I don't even care, bro. Do not even care, dude. What's life without you? I don't wanna know. Yay! Or alternatively, I could change this to a screen grab. That might be better. Let's do that. Yay! And now you can see me typing things. Woo! In the chat. All right. You're gonna die. Obliterate. Okay. All right. Intense focus. Intense focus, and then put this here. Yeah. And then for this, I'll add it. And I'll put it right here. Yay, amazing. Okay. It's kind of in the way though a little bit. It's fine. It's fine. Who even needs to be able to function? Not I. Okay. That widget is supposed to be helpful, but it is not. Yay! Okay. Thanks for bearing with me. Wait, when I go this way, I need to be this way. Okay, right here. That's where I should be. Perfect. Shuriken! Shuriken says, hi, Bet, how are you? Hello, friends, hope everyone's well. Clicky click, yeah. Looking good, by the way, neck up, thank you. This is a 21 Pilots, hang on, it's mirrored. It's a 21 Pilots hoodie that I got for free from my sister. Having siblings is great, sometimes. All right. My friend, who's much better at music than I am and has much more music knowledge and things, said that I should not do dubstep because it's repetitive, and I'm guessing that she found that annoying. So naturally, that made me want to do dubstep even more. So that's what we're doing today. We're gonna make dubstep music. Have I made dubstep music before? No. Actually, that's not true. I watched a tutorial. And so I'm going to be making dubstep music again. I'm going to show you guys that tutorial. And hopefully not blow your ears out here because I realize my lavalier mic is peaking. It's peaking. So I'm going to be following that tutorial to make some chunky dubstep music. Or alternatively, I could just freestyle it. What do you guys think? Mouthed dubstep. Yeah, I don't really know that much about dubstep other than it's like thanks for the heads up message, by the way. I actually came through. Yay! Woohoo! I'm glad. Alright. Maybe I should just freestyle it. I watched one tutorial, so how hard could it be? Also, you know, guys, how I've been talking about getting a second monitor? I now have a second monitor, so I don't have to accidentally show you guys my OBS studio. The only problem is the cable that I use to connect it makes the computer think that it's screen number 1. So all of the things pop up in that screen as opposed to the other one. Yeah, so I need to get a longer DP cable. Make a long story less long. Okay. So we can hear me. Let's make sure that we can hear our DAW. Do you want to hear something cool I made? This is a lightsaber idling sound that I made. With synth and stuff. You vote for freestyle, and congratulations on the second monitor. Thank you. Do you like my lightsaber idling sounds? All right. So, the first thing I know about dubstep is that it's 140. There's a battery on my desk. Go away! It's not your time, battery. It's in 140 beats per minute, 4/4. And then you need like, something I've noticed about different styles of music, especially electronic-based music, like music that you're doing with non-playable instruments or simulated instruments. I'm really good at explaining things. Something I've noticed is that sample sounds, specifically percussive sample sounds, are really important. So when I was talking about the reggaeton, like Bad Bunny type beat that I made on my channel of like, like, so for dubstep, it's kind of like this like, or like, there's just like really big sounding samples. I'm really good at beatboxing, I promise. So I've got a couple of those, and I'll try to play them for you because you won't be able to hear them directly in here. But like, here's one that you can hear. Oh, why did it go all the way over there? Get back here. So like, that's an example of one. Oh, here's a good one. You see how they're very like full? You wouldn't want something like this for a folk track. You would want a very inconspicuous sounding kick for that. There's another one. Let's see if I can find another good one. Ooh. Okay, here's a really good one. So between that and this. Oh, here we go. I think I like this one the best. So I'm gonna take that. It's Bad Bunny Super Bowl guy. Just remembered. Yes. Happy belated 4th. Hope you all guys had a good one. Thank you. You too. I made deviled eggs, and I didn't realize my friends were such fiends for deviled eggs. So, what I've been told is for dubstep, you have drum on 1, snare on 3. I think. Now I'm questioning myself. Oh. Let me test that and see if that's what you have to do. See if that's... No, that does not sound right. Hang on. Uno momento. I need to reference the tutorial that I watched. Let me see. Let me see. I'll drag it on screen. Once the ads stop playing. Goodness gracious. My flippin' heck. Holy moly. Hang on. Oopsie poopsie. There we go. Hang on. I'm very good at this. I'm 10 out of 10 amazing at my job. Okay. Being a streamer is hard. Don't question it. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Here we go. This guy. He says to put the drums where? No! I just watched 2 ads. Don't buy Hertz. Eat. This is why streamers pay for premium. Is it 1 and... Did he say 1 and 3? It does look like 1 and 3. Because it's like this nice big open sound. Yeah, that's right. That's what. But I put this on the 4s. That was what the problem was. Yeah. Okay. I don't think I want the snares there, but so let me see if I can find a good one. It's nice to find like a. There's that one. I like the ones that are like a little fuller sounding, lower frequencies, because all of these sound very thin. Like, let me see if I have any snare. Just so you know what these all sound like. They all sound like this. Ooh. Hang on. Listen to this. It's kind of cool. There's another one. I think I am going to do this. Let's see if that works. Let's put this on the 3s this time, not on the 4s. I use all my brain power. All right. I hate that. I hate it! Here's one. It's good enough. I can't just duplicate them because then they won't duplicate to the right spot. All right. So then now we get some hi-hats and a hi-hat sounding thingy. And I have sounds good in isolation. Yeah, that's the problem, is you're never listening in isolation. I have loops. So I can either put them all on of like in 16th notes, or I can go in here in my loops and get hi-hats. Something like this. Just kind of aggressive. Kind of want something very light sounding. Very thin. So I'm like even just looking down here at the waveform and trying to find something that's like a little thinner. Like this. It sounds like the loops that they have in this sound like a train to me. It's like see how that sounds. And then what the guy in the video did is he EQ'd it so that it was very like thin sounding. So the way you do that is taking this. And then he actually added kind of a like psst, kind of like this. We had like an opener, a more open sounding like tss. Like that. And I think he did it every other. I don't know, I'm freestyling it now, so it's whatever I want it to be. So you get kind of that like driving beat where normally you would have like 1, 2, like 2 and 4 would be where the snare are. So this is kind of filling up that spot in your brain. I kind of like it when it's not in that group. Does that make you just want to start dancing? Dookie, 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 dookie. Me personally, I want to get up and dance. All right, and now comes the scary part of dubstep that I don't really know anything about, and it's the crazy sounds. I have, like, I have presets. Keep it aggressive. It is the point of dub. I have presets that I can use on here, which is in Vital, which is how I made the lightsaber noise, by the way, is in Vital. So there's things like, and apparently they're supposed to be bass sounds. So I have some things that I really like Banana Wob. Hang on. Which is really cool. I don't remember where I got these. Yes, let the music flow. Music for the music throne. That kind of rhymes, bro. That's pretty cool. So something else that you can do is you can play something with a lot of adjustments and then chop it up. Like, render it and chop it up. I do like that. That goes hard. I like that. Whoa. That's weird. That's very harsh, goes hard. Oh, do you hear that slide? Phaser entropy. Yeah, that's a dubstep sound. Okay, cool. So the dubstep video I was watching, he had like a synth for the first part, and it made the synth sound, yo, what's up, Rogue? And it made the synth sound so thin, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna play In Rebellion against evil overlords of my brain. I will not be doing that. Yep. Sounds right to me. Yeah. Okay, so the way that dubstep was explained to me via this tutorial, hang on. Did I close the tutorial? Oh, hey! The chat box widget is working now. Hang on. Well, it's not working where it's supposed to work. Hang on. Hang on! Hold up! Yay! It's working! Let me fix this. Somebody say something in the chat if you want to see your words on screen, because it's working. Yay! Hang on, wait, I could say stuff. Blah, blah. Please still work. Yay! Look, wait, this way. Look! I did it! Yay! It's actually just an incentive to get you guys to engage more. Okay. Yep. Although I almost feel like make fat bass. Well, you're supposed to use like a sub bass on this. Yeah, see, look guys, you can see yourselves. Look at that right there. He's so cool. I'm like legit or something. Wow. Okay. So the way that dubstep was explained to me via that tutorial was like, there's a section here that's like, blah, and then this is like, diggity, 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 and then you have like another section, I think here, that's like, blah, and then it goes like, or like, blah, and the next one is like, blah, diggity, 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 that kind of stuff. I feel used and cheap. Well, you don't have to feel cheap if you don't want to. Oh, I was just explaining all of that where you guys couldn't see it. I will explain it again. So this part here is like, blap, and then the other verse is like, or like a, and then there's like a, wow, and then it goes back to this part. I don't remember exactly how that works. I think it's these part, and then this part, where it's like, blap, so you're welcome for that. Yeah, so now I do more. I don't know what to call this. Wah. Wah. This one. What are we gonna make this one? Oh, I just messed this up. Hang on. Your bwop. Bwop. It's like Mabel. Then this one is not bwop. So this is where you'd find like the most interesting, aggressive sounding part. Something with a nice attack. You know what would be really funny is to make like soft dubstep, so you would mimic all of like the dubstep structure, but you would do it with nice sounding little synths. So it'd be like, wah, beep, doo, dee, da, doo, wah, wah. Somebody get on that. Digestive trauma. What a title. Whoa. It's still going. I did not touch it. I mean, it did. Well, that's a winner. There's different names for these. Shh. There's different names for these types of things. But I don't know what they are. There's like growl, scream, gun. Don't take that out of context. Broken CDC player. Elijah says I made a fake dubstep with a Vox kit. Ooh. I made a dubstep beat on accident once. It's epic. It's still going. Maybe I should just do that. don't know what's going on, but it sounds really cool. That is so chaotic. I'm gonna try to chop that up, maybe. Shh. Every time, it's like a pick-me girl. Shh. All right. I'm going to render and freeze this track. See what that sounds like. Like that. I almost feel like I could make something interesting of making different adjustments to it. Anyhow, oh. What did I do? I thought I, oh. Wait. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. I think, hang on, I like that sound. Okay, and I'm also gonna chop a bit of this. Oh, would you shake release 5 times? Oh, would you like some of this on your that? If you understand that reference, you're a G. Elijah said sometimes you gotta pause your track to get those samples to quit. Yeah. It's not, it's the sample, it's the synth. The synth would just go on forever if you let it. Because it has no release. Or too much, depending on how you see it. Yicky yacky. Bass. Yep. Alright, so now I'm going to take this part here and put a lot of reverb on it. Then I'm going to turn that into like a whoop type thing. It'll make sense in a second. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Maybe, actually, maybe a little bit. Okay. Sorry, I promise I'm not just like sticking my finger up my nose. I have itchy right here all the time. Because it's dry or something. It bothers me. Oh, oopsies. That probably sounds cursed. Was not as bad as I was expecting it to be honest. Okay, now, to make things more complicated, we're gonna reverse it, and it'll make like a... This is one of my favorite things to do. And it makes for this very interesting, like... vamp. Yeah. And then I'm gonna delete that and make it just a whole thing. Yeah. That sounds great to me. Shuriken says, no pick, no pick. It was an itch. I need to make those chats last longer. Give me 1 second, because by the time I'm replying to them, they're not on screen anymore, and it makes me sound like I'm talking to myself. Which I'm not talking to myself, so... Let me just this. I will be watching / listening, but eating, so not typing. You are never dry. Quite humorous, actually. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I try to be funny. Funny looking. Someone requested that I do a dubstep remix of something specifically. So now I'm like, maybe I should. I don't know why I did that in, like, Donald Trump impression. Maybe I should. Maybe I shouldn't. Donald Trump if he had helium. Where is the button to make this longer? Chat delay, hide messages, after. No, always show messages. And they'll just go all the way up. Okay. Now it should be fixed. All right, so now we need like a where we already have like a or maybe like a higher like Let me find, no, that's not what I want. What do you want? Well, I want to be happy. Doesn't everybody want to be happy? Not me, says the banana man. I'm already happy. I've got bananas. Yes, but if you didn't have any bananas, banana man, would you still be happy? The banana man looked down and he said, never really thought about that before. If I didn't have any bananas, I'd be clinically depressed. And that was that. Shuriken says, this is the most amazing dub in the world. No one's ever seen anything like it. Well, I sure hope you're not seeing. I hope you're listening. But yes. Wow. What is this? Thumpus? Maybe I should do that instead of another one. Let me see. Is this thing Thumpus? No, it's phaser entropy. Yeah! Did you hear that? That was me. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. That's the one, gang. My friend is currently in another country right now, so they will not be able to hear this stream right now. They can watch it back later. Yeah. I didn't like that. Make it higher? Question mark? Yeah. What if I progressed this sound so it like continued? wasn't so repetitive. That just sounds chaotic. Maybe I progress with this instead of... Let's see. This piece is not digging it for me. Like, it works there, and then I don't want to hear it ever again. That's even worse. Maybe... I'm not good with vocal sharps. Gonna make this into quarter notes. Sounds like a drill. Try 4 quick bass stabs for the second one. That's what I'm thinking about. Shuriken Zone says, this sounds really funky. Bombastic. Hang on, bombastic even. I love it. Oh, thank you. The official Villustrator says, sounds good so far. Thank you, official Villustrator. Villustrator also said hi. Or hey. Hey! Is this supposed to be a quarter or an eighth note? I don't know. I think I will save this for something else and do something a little more controlled. I do like that progression though. 16th note bass kick somewhere would be cool, just for 8 of them somewhere. Yeah, we can make that happen. What is... Chonk, chonk. Chonk, chonk. Yep, that's what that is. Ding, ding, brr, brr. It's so cool. It sounds delicious, doesn't it? Right. Can you feel the love tonight? I just went to the wrong keyboard to type. I went to the musical keyboard to type letters. The peace the evening brings. What about that? Oh, there's only one thing. No. It's kind of cool. I like that. Oh, hang on. I need to go back to showing you guys. Come on. Where are you? There we go. Now you can see. Oh. That's too low. What do you guys think about that? Something like that. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I accidentally pressed something on my keyboard and I was like, ah! It slides! Wait, I can make that work. Yep, that's it. That's the one. That's the one! Sorry. Woo! Mike! Okay. Is that the one? No, it wasn't. Maybe that was one. Yes! Hang on. Oh, so many decisions. What do you think about, okay, option 1 or option 2? One of them goes higher. Or what do you guys think? What are we thinking in the chat? Bass triplets, innovative, nice. Thanks. Thanks! I love triplets so much that I accidentally write in 12-8 all the time. It's a fun time. I love myself. What can I say? So. Also, wherever I'm at in the way that it's playing changes how it slides. For example, like if I hold this note longer, the slide sounds different versus that's what a C sharp would sound like, Elijah. Don't like that one. Noah, I saw that you voted for 1, and in reading that, I decided that I wanted to go for 2. Has nothing to do with you. I just happened to choose the brighter sounding one, but I might change that. It might be like wabap, wabap, Ooh, I might do that. We can have both. Who said dubstep was hard? This is like the easiest genre I've ever done. Well, I just said, never mind, it sounded fine with just piano, but nah. Yeah, it's dubstep. I have rarely heard piano in dubstep. I'm going from A minor to whatever the pad is. That's a C. That's the lower version of it. No, it says cheap and used. Back to eating. Bro is literally like, finally an opportunity to be known and noticed. Dang it! My bad, gang. Okay. Let me record on this. Why? Why you no let me record? One, two, three, four. Oopsies! Okay, it definitely started too soon, but that's okay. Go back. Yeah. This guy can be louder now. I might extend this. Alright, now we can do the sub-bass! The illustrator says, I love Vital. It's been such a blessing through the years to make music with. For real, it's so good. It is amazing. Which actually is reminding me to check and see if anything is happening on Twitch. Which I'm assuming there's not going to be anybody there. But if there is, no, there is 0 people in the chat room for Twitch. But if you guys ever want to go watch me on Twitch, you can go there. I don't know what I'll do with that, but I figured out how to do streaming from both. Okie dokie. So now is time for the sub bass. What is this? Wah, wah, quack, waddles. Shuriken says, no one's ever seen anything like Vital. Serum? Serum? The thing that Vital is a imitation of? Serum? But yeah, I mean, the fact that it's free and there's so much stuff. Parallel streaming bet? Yes! Simultaneously! Simultaneously, yes. Yes, indeed. That's right. That's right. Vital is what I made the lightsaber sound on, by the way. Illustrator, were you here for that? To hear the lightsaber noise I made? It's pretty cool if I do say so myself. This is the most backwards thing I've ever made, where it's like all the percussion is sitting on top. Weird. 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 Alright. Oh, another thing is I could be using compression too. Because this guy is competing with the kick. You need to chill. Chill out! Basically, you take this, and then you sidechain it. Just basically going, alright, whenever you hear this guy going up, you're gonna chill. You're gonna go down. Kick. Psst. Snare. You're not just snare 5 to me. You're snare without a 0. Hats. Open hat. Shuriken Zone says, take a chill pill. Take a chill pill. That's my impression of the 8-0 face. I'm like getting it stuck in my head now. I can't wait to show this to my friend. She's coincidentally studying music at a prestigious music place right now. Well, actually, she's probably sleeping right now. What time is it? Okay, so I want to sidechain the kick. Here. Sidechain. I actually might add this may be a dumb idea. Don't like how quickly that cuts off. Hang on. Yeah. 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 But I do want to maintain its integrity. Illustrator says, I will go back and watch the stream from the beginning when it ends. Or I could play it for you right now if you wanted. I could just pull it onto one of these tracks or whatever. I made it with... Actually, I could open up Vital and show you. If you wanted. Why does that go so hard? They're like, wop, wop, wop. It's so cool! I love chaotic beats that like are cool. I like dubstep. Wah wah. Boo wap wap. Boo wap wap. Wait, this is not working on here. Why is it working on here though? I guess this is not sidechained. Boo wap wap wap. What? Okay. Wap wap. Wap wap. Wap wap wap. Side chaining is life. When you hear people talk about like, oh, just side chain it. You need side chaining. You need it. Oh, I just realized I don't even need this for the kick. Okay, now we make the sub bass. I know I've been promising that for a hot minute now. The sub bass, you're not going to hear much about. You feel, and it fills up the space. See, when you make a music, you have the sound spectrum. Probably not the only spectrum you're familiar with. I'm sorry, that was so rude. The sound spectrum, and you want sounds across that. And those different sounds affect us in different ways. Higher pitched ones really cut through the mix, and they can oftentimes feel more grating, but they can also be good percussive elements. There's a lot of different uses for things across the spectrum. And they also feel faster. Technically, they are faster, but what I mean is, like, lower sounds feel slower. I don't know how to explain it, but lower sounds also feel heavier, and lighter sounds feel lighter, or higher sounds sound lighter. So when you have a mix and you have a bunch of high sounds, high frequencies and middle frequencies, and it doesn't have any sub bass, it feels very thin. So then you add that sub bass in, and it's like, it makes everything come to life. Sub bass is the salt of music. You can quote me on that. Shuriken Zone says, rimshot. Wah wah, rimshot. Illustrator says, who doesn't love dubstep? My friend apparently, who told me not to make dubstep. Do we agree she's wrong? Shuriken, you saying rimshot just reminded me that during drum class at college, my friend and I had a joke that there was a beaver named Rimshot who was eating the drumsticks at the kit because someone would play drums there, and they would play so aggressively that they would like just be destroying the drumsticks. And the drumsticks would just be like chewed up, and there'd be like splinters everywhere. And we were like, dagnabbit, Rimshot strikes again. The Illustrator says, I just don't understand anyone who doesn't love dubstep. I don't know, man! It's beautifully curated chaos. It's just, I think it has epic properties. Sub bass is the salt of music, exactly. He knows what I'm saying. He knows what I'm talking about, man. He gets me. Monsieur Shilkinson, he understands me. What was I doing? Oh, the sub bass. What was this doing? That sounds like a scream. Sorry, I just distracted myself. What is wrong with me? We'll never know. We'll never know. We'll never know. Oh! Go to sleep. Okay. I also was in the middle of making a song that I had put in a power up, like, video game sound that I almost want to put into this of like, like, Elijah says, I just turned my speaker up to hear the sub better, then got an instant raptor screech. Raptor screech in my ear. Was it my screech or the thing on this? My apologies, man. Okay. Oh no, I wanted to see all these other ones. There we go. Ooh, I like that, like, ooh. Cool, 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 cool. Wap, wap. Wap, wap. F sharp? No. G sharp. Yeah. Sounds good. All right, so now we're going to carve out some of those frequencies from the other sounds so that the sub bass is working like Mr. Incredible. I work alone. Yep. Elijah says, I think it was your This Is Fire screech. Sorry. Sorry. That's my bad, gang. I'm sorry. Oopsie poopsie. As they say in court. My bad, gang. Okay. Alright, so apparently it's like right around 80 hertz. I don't really know anything about this. I just... Ooh! Sounds so good. Dang. Cut and paste. That guy already has it. Does this guy have it? No. We put that in there. And then we put this in there. And then we exit out of all those things. Alright, something doesn't quite sound right with this. Aha, I think it's right here. Whip up. Whip up. Well, I wanted to get these notes to overlay. I don't know what makes it overlay. Okay, so it is a C. Yeah. I like this part. So good. It's 11 minutes to 9, Bet. 11 to 9. Hashtag warning. Thank you. Thank you for your kindly warning. Okay, I do want to see if I can play my song with the little like power-up sound in it and see what you guys think about importing it in. So I think that'd be sick. Let me see if I can. Okay. Think this was the part here. I have no idea how loud this is going to be, by the way. Something like that. But it doesn't quite match. It has to be like bwap, bwap, bwap faster, you know? It's just so satisfying. It's so satisfying. Let me go back to our dubstep song. Alright, this is what we have, gang. That's all! Life is crazy. Life could be a dream. Paradise, something, something. And I can make it repeat. And then the thing that I heard someone playing was like an epic bass part by itself. Should we revisit this and see if we want to use it again? Oh, I forgot that was the curse version. I don't feel like there's any room for that. I feel like that's a completely different part of the song. I think this is a good stopping point. Maybe I'll make a long form video out of multiple streams and make more next stream. Who knows? Who knows? Thank you all for being a part of my stream. Any last words in the last 8 minutes? Oh, I could show you guys the lightsaber for Villainator who wasn't here. Are you still in the chat? Oh, sorry, not Villainator, Villustrator. Are you still in the chat? I could show you. I was working on making an ignition sound and I could not. Let me show you. So this is what I have. It is a sub bass. Hang on. Here we go. It is a sub. I guess this is more of the bass thing. Yeah, this is more of a bass thing. I have this playing octaves. It's got this like low thing. It's got an LFO, so it's like whoa, whoa, whoa. And there's also a phaser on it. Distortion. Compression. So compression. The distortion adds a like blah, blah, blah. There we go. Then the phaser So it moves it from left ear to right ear. I do kind of want to adjust that because I don't like it being so stereo. Then this adds like a hum that feels like you're listening to something electronic. And then I took those frequencies and I really isolated them up super high and made them really resonant. And then attached that to the LFO. So it's this very slight sound that you probably can't hear if you don't have headphones on. And then I added this, which is the like, and I adjusted the pitches of these as well. And this one has multiple voices, which makes it sound very like wide and makes it feel less like a synth. Although that's still kind of cool. Different vibes. So it's like you could do a lot of different stuff with that if you wanted to. Now the way that they made the original lightsaber noises, part of it was they piped it through a amp and then took like a shotgun mic, which mics have different ways of recording. There are mics that like record all around them, and then there are mics that record where they're pointing like a gun. So they took that and put it in front of the amp or speaker or whatever it was. I don't remember all the details. And they swung it. So they got like the Doppler effect as the lightsabers were being swung on screen. So my theory is that you could do the same thing with this. Anyways, I uploaded it on Freesound, so anybody can use it. I love the rumbling. Reminds me of my drumline days and feeling my organs vibrate. It's like you just feel it in your soul. Yeah. So, that's that. Should that just be my background music? Oh, I don't think you can even hear it. Hang on. You can't even hear it on this page. Weird, only I can hear it. Guys, I also had set up music for this section, and then I had an issue where I think my drive corrupted or something is wrong with it. Something is very wrong with it. Feels like it was probably corrupted. Yikes. I always eject it, so I don't think it was my fault. I do everything right. So it probably wasn't me. But, so I lost access to a ton of project files and sound effects that I use. Like, I lost access to basically all the sound effects that I use. I had to start making a new thing. A new sound effects library. And music. I lost a lot of music. What's up, Rogue? Wait, did you finish today's project? I stepped out for a minute and missed most of the stream. Okay, I'll play it for you. I'll play some for you. Don't worry about it, darling. I'll play some for you. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Hold on to your butts. This is just the drop. Do you like it? Drive corruption. Hashtag nightmarish. Yeah, for real. For real. Yeah. Makes me want to cry. Cry. Yeah. So. So now I guess I'm going to have to do some more research on how to build up to a dubstep drop. And stuff like that. Because I have just like one part of a song. But Rogue says, oh dude, that reminds me of something. I just can't remember what it is. But so sick. Oh, thank you. It's dubstep. Does it remind you of dubstep? Dubstep? Because you like dubstep? Skrillex. Skrillex would also work. You could say that too. Does it remind you of your favorite dubstep artist? Honestly, dubstep as a OST, sick! Be sick! Whenever I do Legends in Training as a TV series, there will definitely be rock and dubstep elements in the soundtrack. Like, obviously, I love pretty much every method of making a soundtrack. So I do love the original orchestra. You know, the original orchestra sound of movies shot on film is so iconic. It's just so good. Like, the thing that really stands out to me is the use of woodwinds in soundtracks. Really is just kind of a lost art. But I also have such an affinity for Kyle Dixon and Michael Stein's Stranger Things work. Oh my flip. And I think they did a song called Dirge with their other artist name that I don't remember. That was so good. More dubstep than dubstep. Rogue said it flashed like a show in my mind, but I couldn't get a clear memory. Geometry Dash? Maybe. If you think of the show, tell me. Shuriken says, love the Stranger Things music. So good. But yeah, I also love that, and I also love the using, like, electric guitar and rock elements, because Christian rock was my first love, which is probably depressing for some people, but, like, listen, I grew up on Skillet, so that is where my loyalties lie. Because my dad gave me all of my music taste as a child. It is officially 9 p.m. And for my health's sake, and because everybody bullies me, I shall be going to bed and hopping off of stream. Thank you all for coming out tonight. Oh my gosh, my break was so good. I love you guys, but also my break was so nice because I was able to kind of step away from streaming for a little bit, and I realized, like, I need to just allow streaming to be fun for me instead of... They shot season 3 in your childhood mall? Have you mentioned that? Yo, that's so cool! Dude! Aw, what a great memory, like, to revisit that. Oh, man, if they had filmed something in my childhood mall, I would actually cry because they destroyed my childhood mall, and that made me very upset. I'm not over it. It's like I'm actually grieving. Like, I actually feel like somebody died. Because that was my childhood. Ja, ich bin in the chat says, you have a good dad for him to share music tastes with you. Yeah! Oh, cool things, guys! I wrote a song that's getting produced that I had to record a lot of stuff for, and I'm probably going to be doing some of the producing myself as well, for a show called Root Styx. ROUTESTYX. Let me put that in the chat real quick. Root Styx. I'm going to be a voice actor in season 3. I'm doing creature vocals for them. And for season 2, which the digital release is coming up soon, I wrote the outro song. And it's lit. It's lit. And I'm probably going to be making some videos about it in the future. I need to figure out what I'm going to do with that. Anyways, back to what I was actually saying. That's also another thing that I did over my break. I got a job over my break as well. 2 jobs. So I think one of the things I realized is, okay, I just need to let streaming be fun and stop stressing myself out so much about it, because there's this temptation to want to really increase the numbers and really increase like viewership and stuff like that, and it's also kind of hard when that gets glorified in the realm that I'm in, where it's like everybody's striving for that. But I think I think I've kind of taken the pressure off of like, listen, this does not have to become my main source of income. This could be something that's like, you know, if this ends up making money, nice, but don't kill the dream by trying to squeeze change out of it, if that makes sense. So, thank you all for coming out tonight. Happy songwriting. I will see you all next week, and hopefully I'll have a video out before then. I'm making a video about the orchestra video live stream, but we'll see whether or not the perfectionist in me allows me to finish that video. All right, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. If they do, jump up and scream, "I'm possessed!" and run down the street in the middle of the night.